here and welcome to the Bond Room Unlocked, whereby I'll be inviting you to turn the key with me on my 26-year-old Bond collection. Bond Girl. What does the term mean? www.definitions.net describe the Bond Girl as one of the sexy, seductive young women who appear in the James Bond movies. From that statement, we could argue that Bond girls do not need to be young or fresh-faced. For example, let's take a look at Spectre, whereby Lucia Sciarra was played by Italian actress Monica Bellucci, who took on the mantle of the Bond girl role at the age of 50. She had limited screen time, but boy, did she make such an impact with Bond fans. Sexy, mysterious, and closer to Bond's age.
Well, I can tell you that I don't trust you.
Well, then you have impeccable instincts.
If you don't leave now, we'll die together.
I can think of worse ways to go.
Ben, you're obviously crazy, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Interestingly enough, Bellucci auditioned for the role of Paris Carver in Brosnan's Bond film of 1997, Tomorrow Never Dies. Now, Brosnan was a massive fan of Bellucci and rallied for her to get the appointment, but unfortunately, producers went for actress Terry Hatcher instead. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that Bellucci would have played a better Paris Carver? At the end of the video, drop me a comment and it'll be great to know what you think.
Hi, this is Dan from SpyMovieNavigator.com. To me, a Bond girl is beautiful, but she's also tough and can take care of herself and also take care of Bond as well. That's what a Bond girl should be.
Now, we all have our favourite Bond girls for whatever reason, whether it be great characterisation, it's your favourite actress, or whether she just looks great. I want to share with you my top 5 Bond girls and what I feel makes up the Bond girl role. Now remember, this is just my opinion.
Mr. Sterling?
Now look, you know we're going to be too late.
Too late for what?
The junk canoe. I promised my friends I'd meet them. Perhaps you know them, the Lagos.
Questions. All I get is questions. But the music is gonna go on all night anyhow. Enough to drive you wild.
Yeah.
Do you like wild things, Mr. Bond, James Bond?
Wild. You should be locked up in a cage.
This bed feels like a cage. All these bars. Do you think I'll be safe?
You understand? Nobody can resist me. You know what happens when a man is strangled?
Electra, it's not too late. 8 million people need not die.
You should have killed me when you had the chance. But you couldn't. Not me. Not a woman you've loved.
I'm the money.
Every penny of it.
The Treasury has agreed to stake you in the game.
Vespa. I do hope you gave your parents hell for that.
Thank you. Your boss must be well connected. I've never seen so much go out the door so quickly.
Not quite so stylishly.
She was in the mainframe. Check the computer. She's a moron. A second-level programmer. She works on the guidance system. She doesn't even have access to the firing codes. Retro rockets firing. What the hell's happening? You will have re-entry in 12 minutes.
It will burn up somewhere over the Atlantic.
Deal with it. She changed the access codes.
My definition of a Bond girl would be someone who is beautiful, but must possess elegance, class, and a good bit of sassiness in there as well. That is my definition of a Bond girl.
Now, the Bond girl mantle has always been a bone of contention. What actually does make up a Bond girl? For many years it was considered that a Bond girl is someone that Bond slept with. But in retrospect, that's become less true if we take a look at the character Camille from Quantum of Solace, who does not have a romantic encounter at all with Bond. And I think this is the way that the film franchise will go with our ever-changing cultures.
Hey Vicky, thank you for having me on your channel. Simple, my definition of a Bond girl is sexiness and toughness.
Now, the montage of pictures you have just seen form part of an item issued back in 1997. Scandecor are a Swedish poster company founded in 1963. The products that they make are posters, greeting cards, piggy banks and calendars. Now, I have a Scandecor calendar here from 1997. It's the James Bond 007 Girls official 1997 calendar. Now, what I find interesting about this calendar is that on a number of the pictures we have Bond featured with the girls, which sort of takes away the emphasis of the girls. Also, I don't understand why the Dalton era Bond girls were not included. It jumps from Stacey Sutton, A View to a Kill in 1985, and then jumps to Natalia Simonova from Goldeneye in 1995. I wonder why these Bond girls weren't included. If you've got any ideas, please again drop me a message in the comments box. If we just turn the calendar over, we've got all the pictures you've just seen on the back, and then it basically just tells you what other calendars are out in the range of Scandecor. Now, this is a sealed calendar, so that's hence why I've showed you the pictures in video format.
For me, a Bond girl is a cocktail of attributes, a Vespa. She's XXX rated. She likes to keep on the top of the situation. She's worth her weight in gold, paint. And having a little octopusy always helps. And as for the hair colour, it really doesn't matter, as long as the collars and cuffs match.
The purpose of this channel is to take the items in this Bond room and relate them to the films that we know and love. If you have enjoyed today's special Bond Girl episode, then please give it an MI6 stamp of approval and click on the notifications below. Also, why not subscribe so you're kept in the loop? You can also have more fun on Instagram and Facebook with the Bond Room Unlocked. I'd like to thank all the special agents and mysterious guests who've joined me today. So once again, thank you for joining me at the Bond Room Unlocked. You can also catch me co-hosting on SpyMovieNavigator.com, cracking the code of spy movies, with Tom Pizzato and Dan Silvestri. Our Thunderball pre-title sequence podcast is out now.